Hello and welcome to class. Here in America, we have been blessed to be a democracy for almost 250 years. We have been extremely fortunate to live in a country led by an elected president with a wonderful judicial and legislative branch. Because of this, we have not had to experience dictators on our shores like other countries, and instead have fought bravely against dictators on their shores. It has been a bit since Americans have dealt with or learned about dictators. Due to this, we as Americans are not as familiar with the indicators that a dictator is present, which is why you are all here today, to learn how to spot a dictator. In today's lesson of how to spot a dictator, we will be discussing the common characteristic invasions of other countries. Leaders who have desires to take over and control other countries exhibit characteristics like nationalistic fervor, expansionist ambitions, a disregard for international law, and a willingness to use military force to achieve their goals. Motivations for invasion include, but are not limited to, territorial expansion, resource acquisition, ideological goals, and domination and power. Historical examples of dictators who have invaded other countries are Adolf Hitler of Germany, who invaded Poland in 1939, followed by Czechoslovakia, France, and many others, and caused World War II. Mussolini invaded Ethiopia in 1935. Joseph Stalin invaded and annexed several Eastern European countries after World War II. Modern day example of this is Vladimir Putin, annexing Crimea in 2014 and invading Ukraine from 2023 to the present. So, things to look for when spotting a dictator is any talk or mention by a leader of making other countries part of its own against their will. Publicly declaring that a country wants to be part of the leader's country, despite that country making it perfectly clear they want to be an independent country. Putin made several such statements before his invasion of Ukraine. He said, "Ukraine is not just a neighboring country for us. It is an inalienable part of our history, cultural, and spiritual space." He repeatedly denied Ukraine's right to independent existence, and at times even denying the country exists as an independent entity. This idea seems so foreign to us Americans because you would never hear of a modern day president make such statements like that, because we stand for democracy and freedom. We would never even dream of invading or annexing a country. Excuse me. Sean, I told you not to interrupt me while I'm in the middle of class. What is this? Canada is a 51st state? I'm sorry. He said what?
We don't need anything from Canada, and yet it costs us $200 billion a year in subsidy to keep Canada afloat. So when I say they should be a state, I mean that. I really mean that, because we can't be expected to carry a country that is right next to us on our border. It would be a great state. It would be a cherished state.
Oh. Well, I'm sure that was just a joke. What? He's imposing tariffs to make them bend to his will? He wants Greenland too? And the Panama Canal? No. Seriously? He said that too?
We need Greenland for national security and international security. So I think we'll go as far as we have to go.
Oh, well, would you look at that? Time is up for class today. Great job, everyone, and I will see you in class next time for our next lesson on how to spot a dictator. Bye! Seriously, he said that? Yeah?